Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is for any Aquarius placement in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Neptune, Pluto, wherever. If your Aquarius doesn't resonate, please check your other signs. The link to book a personal reading is in the description. It's to my website, pinkpineappletarot.com. If you all have an issue with that, please feel free to email me at pinkpineappletarot@gmail.com. To any new viewers, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you get notified for the readings. If I resonate with you, okay? I think that's about it, Aquarius. How are you all doing? I hope all is well. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. So you all received the wolf spirit. This is really cool. Very beautiful. Number 67. Interestingly enough, I just did Sag. So Sag is number 66. So they got 66, the White Raven. And you came right after. So it says, turn knowledge into wisdom. Now it says when you receive the wolf spirit, it is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny, Aquarius. So for the Aquas that are watching this, I want to say, no matter what is going on or happening in your life, it is truly in alignment with what's happening to you. Now, please, if there is something horrific going on in your life, I understand everyone has their own opinions on how life works. So, some people make comments, say, oh, I got this XYZ going on, and how can that be in alignment? Unfortunately, sometimes negative circumstances occur to push us back into alignment, okay? So that being said, it's like, golly, on these things, like you have to be so politically correct with so much because there's so many different types of people watching this right now. It's like sometimes I just want to speak how I want to talk. I just want to talk to you how I want to talk. And what I want to say is, okay, so fuck it. What I want to say to the Aquariuses that I'm connecting with, you are in alignment with your destiny right now. And I'm going to leave it there. I don't care what's going on in your life right now. It is all guiding you to your destiny. Okay? And congratulations. It's a beautiful thing to be in alignment. Okay? And what a beautiful time to be in Aquarius right now. Okay? So very positive omen. It says, you are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. Now, it's also about what it says is turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay? So Aquarius, what they're also saying here as a protection message is never stop learning. Okay? It says, when wolf spirit appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. Okay? You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of true experience and education if you tell yourself you are done learning or you don't have to know something. Be open and be humble. Be teachable. And the world will open itself up for you like magic. It's interesting because I know an Aquarius who thinks they know it all. I know one, okay? Like, you can't tell them anything. And I feel like that part would resonate for them. Yeah. So I think, and honestly, the low vibrational version of myself, I used to be like that, like thinking that if somebody tells me something, it's kind of like that know-it-all attitude. And it's actually way more fun and way like you get to experience so much of life when you understand that we know nothing. Okay. And second of all, when you're constantly learning, it's like, wow, like that's amazing. Be open to it, because if you don't communicate with the universe that you're, open to learning new things, then the universe won't show it to you. They'll be like, oh, well, he or she must not want to learn that. So, and what they may be trying to teach you is what you need to learn to, in order to follow your destiny, to get in alignment. Okay. So that'll, hit for some of you. Let's go ahead and get into this. I think one part that I truly, and with the wolf spirit too, it's also wolves are pack animals, okay? So, if we're talking about, being open and being humble, there may be a group setting that you need to, work in. You may be intimidated by a new experience that's coming into your life, but the universe may say, like, this is necessary for you to grow. Embrace it. Learn from it. Okay? It's a new experience, but learn from it. So let's see. What's Aquarius' situation, universe source? We're going to get into the reading now. What's Aquarius' situation, universe source? What's Aquarius' situation? King of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio specifically. This could be a Pisces or Cancer. Okay. Okay. And this is a masculine energy present here. Okay. You may also be overly emotional about something. All right. Or someone may have some type of addiction issue. How does Scorpio, some of y'all definitely dealing with a Scorpio. How you doing? Or you got Scorpio in your chart. How does Aquarius view the other party involved here? Please, universe source. These cards are flying out. How does Aquarius view the other party involved here, universe source? Tell me how they view the other party. The Magician. So the Magician is the alchemist. This is somebody who can make it happen. This is somebody who understands how the universe works, okay? And depending on how I clarify this, this could be, someone who is making an effort to, make this work, make the situation work out. Or this could be a person who is masking their true intentions, okay? Because the Magician is good at, pulling the disappearing act, okay? So let's see. You may be dealing with somebody, be dealing with somebody too, born in the month of August. That's the number 8 at the top of his head. Okay, it could be a Leo, could be a Virgo. Let's see, what does Aquarius feel like the obstacle is here? Themselves, yourself. Here you are, the Star, okay? So maybe you are having a hard time or a difficult time moving past something that bothers you, okay, about the situation, all right? And how does Aquarius want to resolve the issue or move forward with the other party? How does Aquarius want to resolve the issue? You have the Strength card, Leo. There's the 8. There's the infinity symbol at the top of her head as well. Probably can't see it. It's okay. It's all good. So that is also the Empress on there. So Taurus and Libra. That's setting your ego aside. Thinking about what's good for everyone. So that's beautiful. What's the outcome for the week for Aquarius? And this, we'll get into the outcome in the extended reading. What's the outcome for Aquarius this week, universe source, in this situation? What's the outcome? Ooh, that's too much. What's the outcome for Aquarius, universe source, this week? What's the outcome for Aquarius this week, universe source? What's the outcome for Aquarius this week, universe source? Outcome for Aquarius. There's going to be some type of, hold on, y'all. I have the garage door open. Okay, Aquarius, sorry. I'm outside, so, deal with the outside noises. Oddly enough, pretty interesting. the neighbor, she's an Aquarius, and her spouse is a Cancer. So let's go ahead and get into it. The outcome, that's what we wanted. The outcome for this week for Aquarius Universe Source. I'm going to pull it if one doesn't come out. The outcome. So you have the Nine of Wands that wanted to come out. I'll take it. So the Nine of Wands is, it's a few things. It's somebody who's being on the defense. Something's about to come to a completion. There's going to be some type of resolve. It's someone who's bracing for impact. It's like preparing yourself for the inevitable. Okay? So let's get into the reading. Why is Aquarius's situation here as the King of Cups? Why are you showing me this as the King of Cups? The Two of Cups. Very nice. Maybe dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Gemini. Okay. So let's see how does Aquarius feel about this energy? So let me ask one more time and I'll tell you what I see. How does Aquarius feel about this King of Cups? How does Aquarius feel about this King of Cups? The Seven of Swords. Okay, so this may be someone who you, and it's funny because I looked at this as, this is like the King of Cups is looking down at this couple. Now, what's interesting is, the King of Cups may be you because this is the moon in Aquarius, the Seven of Swords, okay? You may be thinking about going back to someone who you should not go back to. That's what I'm picking up. You may also feel like this King of Cups is doing something behind your back, okay? Or someone who you're involved with is doing something with this King of Cups. This is a masculine energy, right? But this could be a woman with a more masculine energy, i.e., if I was to tell you about my birth chart, when I looked at my birth chart, I am more masculine. So, and it's funny enough, you have to take a look even at the people that you end up in a relationship with. The people that I end up in relationships with, the guys, are actually more feminine. I'm the more masculine, okay? So this could be a feminine, a female, a woman, okay? So how does Aquarius feel about this Two of Cups? How does Aquarius feel about this Two of Cups energy? Five of Wands, Six of Swords, and Temperance. So if there's some type of conflict here, right? Some of you may be not speaking to this person, but you want to. The Six of Swords is definitely, resolving the conflict. That's your energy as well. So, and you're, I feel like it's wanting to move away from that, leaving behind that conflict and finding some resolve here with the Temperance card, okay? Could be with the Sag. I'm going to ask one more time, though. How does it feel about this Two of Cups energy? How does it feel about this Two of Cups energy? See, but it's the Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords with the Empress wanted to come out. So you could be feeling blocked from a Libra or a Taurus. Or this could be the mother. Okay, so you may be the father. There's the mother. Okay. You also have the Knight of Swords. This person, now, again, this could be you. What I'm picking up, though, is that you're upset with whoever this is. I don't feel like you're doing anything necessarily shady. I think what you're doing is just not really talking about how you feel. I feel like you may be hiding your feelings towards this person. Okay, because what's the energy of the Seven of Swords? What's the energy of the Seven of Swords? Really? The Ace of Cups. Because the Seven of Swords is somebody hiding something. What are you hiding? Love. You're hiding how you feel about someone. So the King of Cups, in my opinion, is you. All right, and I could be wrong, reverse it. But this is somebody who I feel is overly emotional right now. So you have a lot of emotions going on with you this week. Okay. And I think a part of you wants to resolve this with this individual, but at the same time, I think a part of you wants to maybe take some more time for yourself to figure things out. This could be with the Gemini as well, because you have the Knight of Swords. You may have found out something too, like too quickly with the Knight of Swords. Like maybe you found out that this person was involved with someone else and it was just like too much, you know, for you to handle that. Or you're hiding, or you are hiding this Two of Cups. You're hiding a relationship, okay? Give me one more thing about how Aquarius feels about this Two of Cups energy, please, Universe Source. Tell me one more thing about how Aquarius... The Five of Swords, Three of Wands. Five of Swords is you, and that's love. I feel like this is Venus and Aquarius. You're upset here about something. You're hiding how you feel about someone, though. I can tell you that much. Whether this person is involved with somebody else, okay? Could be an Aries. Whether this person is involved with someone else or not, I feel like you're hiding how you feel about this person, okay? Or you're hiding a relationship. You're hiding your feelings about someone, you know, that you're involved with. You're hiding the fact that you're involved with them, but you're not saying anything. And you're not saying anything. You're not talking about it, okay? So tell me more about, okay, so Aquarius views the other party as a magician. Can you tell me more about this? Tell me more about Aquarius viewing the other party as the magician, Universe Source. Aquarius views the other party as the magician. The Three of Cups flew out in reverse because I was going to pick a card. Three of Cups in reverse. Why is the Three of Cups reversed? The Knight of Pentacles wanted to come up in reverse as well. I'm going to ask, let me put that, I kind of see what they're saying. Hold on one second. How does Aquarius feel about this magician? How does Aquarius feel about this magician, Universe Source? How does Aquarius feel about this magician? I don't think you're talking to whoever this is. And this may be you, again. This could be a Libra, but you have the Four of Swords. But this is how you view the other party. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. How does Aquarius feel about this Three of Cups in reverse, Universe Source? How does Aquarius feel about this Three of Cups in reverse, Universe Source? How does Aquarius feel about this Three of Cups in reverse? The Five of Cups. So there may have been you were involved in a third party with this individual and it may have ended, all right? Maybe this person also tried to, you may also feel like this person chose someone else, okay, over you. It's like, okay, because the Three of Cups in reverse with the Five of Cups, this person is regretting the Three of Cups being spilled, you know, the Three Cups being spilled. And it's interesting because these are upside down. So it's like not being able to have fun with this individual anymore. You know, something to do with three people, maybe a man, woman, and child. Okay. Like that's just not happening anymore. It's like this person could, because whenever I see you all viewing someone as the Magician, it's somebody who could make something happen, but in this case, they're not. Okay? They're not making this happen. It's like you could, you know, bring us back together, right? But you're not. Okay? And like I said, it definitely could be a third party situation that just didn't work out, you know? Some of you are saying, well, what third party situation is going to work out? Okay, if there's a person that knows that they have someone and someone on the side and it's working, then it's working out for them, right? But it's like, this doesn't work. Like somebody here may have said, you know, I can't do this. I can't deal with you and you're dealing with that other person anymore. Okay. And sorry guys, that happens. Okay. People get a part of third parties every day, B. It happens every day. And not that I am promoting that, but I'm not here to judge either. I'm just here to read the cards. So yeah, the Four of Swords, it's like, I feel like, you know, how you're viewing this other person is, they're making an effort not to speak to you, okay? Not to talk to you. And maybe because they're upset about, you know, you may have been involved with someone else and you may have been committed to this individual. And I just feel like that they're not putting in the effort. Or, or this person ended, right? This could have been a Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, or Virgo. And this person, maybe you're pissed because somebody, you know, you got caught or they got caught. Whoever this is, somebody got caught. And the Magician was like, oh, I'm going to do what I got to do. And I'm going to go ahead and end that. Maybe somebody made a phone call like, hi, you talking to so-and-so? So am I. Okay, so you could view that person as, you know, they're the ones that ended my good time, you know? Oh, that's horrible. All right, so now Aquarius, you see yourself as the obstacle. Why is the star here as the obstacle for Aquarius moving forward in the situation? Why does Aquarius see the star here as an obstacle, universe source? Knight of Swords. There you are. Give you Gemini as well. Excuse me. How does Aquarius feel about the Knight of Swords? How does Aquarius feel about this Knight of Swords? Universe source. How does Aquarius feel about this Knight of Swords? Page of Wands. So I think that some of you may have, you know, done something wrong. This isn't going to resonate for all of you. Some of you did something and you like acted out too quickly. Okay. Maybe you know, like I said, some of you seeked, you know, self-fulfillment, possibly like, you know, in another partner other than the partner that you're with. Okay. And, you know, you ventured into the unknown because that's the Page of Wands. It's like, you know, somebody who's very interested here in something new and something different. But I think you may, like in your mind, you're like, I may have acted too quickly. I may have acted irrationally or out of character. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Think about what the star represents here for Aquarius, because they view this as an obstacle. The Knight of Pentacles. Virgo. Maybe some of you know that you were very focused on yourself in this situation, whatever it is, romantic or not. Some of you know that you were focused on yourself and what you needed to do. And maybe you may have a moment where it's like, you know, I stood still too long. I didn't act on this. And that's why I'm in this situation now. Okay. I should have moved forward with that party or, you know, on that job. I should have, you know, grabbed that opportunity while I had it. I should have proposed to this person. You know what I mean? I should have asked this person, will you marry me? I should have said yes when they said, will you marry me? You know what I mean? It's like you should have acted on something, but you were kind of in your own world. There's someone here too, like, yeah, it's something about you moving too slow is the obstacle here. Like you moved too slow. And the other person wanted to move quickly and act on it. That's what I'm getting, okay? Tell me one more thing about how Aquarius feels about this. The star with the Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands reversed, just flipped out. Yeah, it's like one person in this situation is really moving quickly and may have said to you like, hey, let's do this or something like that. And for you, because you're coming up with, like, this is why, you know, the situation was released, the 10 of Wands reversed. The reason why, you know, someone just was like, you know, hey, I'm just going to have to let this go, was because you didn't act quickly enough, you know. And whenever the person's own sign comes in as the obstacle, it's like, you know, it's like getting over yourself, getting over your own thoughts and emotions and feelings, okay? And the Page of Swords is coming out as I'm saying that. So, you know, maybe you feel like I should have, I don't know, I should have acted quickly. I should have reacted differently. Okay, so we have the Strength card for how you want to resolve and move forward in this. Tell me about this. Tell me about why Aquarius wants to resolve the issue with the Strength energy. The Tower. Okay, Aquarius, so the phone, I ran out of storage again. I really got to go through my storage stuff. Okay, so, and if it looks a little weird right now, it's because I don't know, the tilt is off. So I did say in the last part where I left off, was the energy was the Tower, right? With the Strength card. I think you all are ready to let go of conflict with whoever this is and set your pride aside. That's how I look at Strength. It's Leo, but it's definitely Leo stepping out of the ego, okay? Because you see her closing the lion's mouth. And I definitely feel like it's coming to some sort of resolve with whoever this is or whatever this is, because you have the Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, okay? With it, that's how you feel about this, strength energy. I think it's really coming to grips with, what's happening and, making a solid offer, making a solid commitment to like whatever it is, okay? Whether it's committing to someone relationship wise, whether it's committing, finally, coming to terms with an agreement with someone, okay? That's how you would like to resolve it. And it may shock the hell out of this person, okay? Because let me ask how, how would the other party feel about, how Aquarius wants to resolve this with the Tower? How would the other party feel about how Aquarius wants to resolve this with the Tower? Oh, okay. Hold on one second. With Strength in the Tower, how would the other party feel about this? How Aquarius wants to resolve this issue. It's too many. Hold on. I'm just going to pick one. How would the other party feel about how Aquarius wants to resolve this? Maybe not. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So I think it really depends. I think it depends here on who is watching, because you have some cross watchers watching right now. So for certain people, Aquarius, you may want to leave someone behind. You may want to, because this person could feel left out, feel as though you no longer want to work on this commitment. Now, the only thing is, though, the 5 of Pentacles, what I will say is it's not always a negative energy. It's also, I said us against the world. Someone said, well, they felt like another card was more us against the world. Like 6 of Swords, right? Which is you. But the 5 of Pentacles could also be someone who is feeling the same way as you. Okay, so it's a mutual feeling. All right. Give me one more card for how the other party will feel about. I don't know. So maybe it's you moving forward. Or maybe the other party would be conflicted about how you want to resolve this, because it's, the 5 of Wands is showing up again. So here's another thing too. What you propose to that person may not work for them. That's another thing. So you may feel as though, hey, okay, I'm doing a lot here. I'm really trying. But with the other party, they may not feel like that. They may feel as though, because you do have how you view them as a magician with the 3 of Cups reversed. So you may be viewing them as like, they're not really wanting to work it out with me. They're not really wanting to work through this, okay? So it's interesting. So I guess we have to find out more in the extended, because how you want to resolve it may not be your advice, Aquarius, okay? So we're going to find out in the extended. I'm going to continue. So we have the 9 of Wands as your outcome, okay? So this is, like I said, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but whoever, it could be the other party bracing themselves for what you're about to do. The Tower, okay? So we're going to find out why this is the outcome and how you feel about it and what this means for you two moving forward. We need to find out, okay, so and then we're going to find out, how does the other party want to move forward with you? What's being hidden? What are they hiding from you? What are their next actions towards you? Your advice on your next actions towards them. And then we're going to pull the overall outcome, okay? Based off of what I'm picking up now. I also ask what's the best potential outcome based off of you taking the advice, okay? Because it goes differently. All right, so for those of you that are going to continue watching this reading, feel free to follow me over to Vimeo now, where we'll find out about the Nine of Wands being your outcome for the week. It's also Sagittarius energy. The link is in the description or at the top of the comments, okay? And for anyone else who is going to be leaving me now, I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for clicking on your reading. Thank you to any new subbies, subscribers. Welcome to the Pineapple Gang. And I will see you all very soon, okay? Love you, Aquarius. Have a great week, like I just said. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.